Welcome to Midnight Files. Every story hides a secret. Tonight's file begins with a train that arrived exactly on time, but carried something that shouldn't have existed. If you're ready, let's begin. October 17th, 2026, 2:13 a.m. The city was asleep. Cold rain washed over the empty streets of Black Ridge, a quiet mountain town where almost nothing unusual ever happened. Except on nights like this. Far away, a lonely train horn echoed through the darkness. Train 117, the last passenger train of the night. It departed exactly on schedule. Inside, only 12 passengers remained. Most were asleep. Some stared silently out the rain-covered windows. No one spoke. No one smiled. The atmosphere felt wrong. Near the back of the train sat Daniel Carter, a 32-year-old investigative journalist. He wasn't traveling for vacation. He had come to Black Ridge after receiving an anonymous letter. There was no return address, only one sentence. If you want the truth, be on train 117 at exactly 2:13 a.m. Daniel almost ignored it, until he noticed something strange. The paper was old, very old, printed with a typewriter, and dated October 17th, 1987, exactly 39 years earlier. Daniel laughed when he first saw it. Someone was playing a prank, but curiosity always defeated logic. That was why he became a journalist. He boarded the train anyway. Now, as the rain tapped against the windows, he began wondering if that had been a mistake. The train conductor slowly walked through the aisle, checking tickets. His name was Samuel Brooks, 64 years old. He had worked this railway for nearly 4 decades. Nothing surprised him anymore, or so he believed. When Samuel reached Daniel, he paused. His smile disappeared. "You shouldn't be here tonight." Daniel looked up. "What do you mean?" Samuel hesitated, then quietly asked, "Who told you to board this train?" Daniel frowned. "No one." Samuel looked unconvinced, then whispered, "Whatever happens, don't look outside when we enter Black Ridge Tunnel." Before Daniel could ask why, Samuel continued walking. Daniel watched him disappear into the next carriage. Something felt off. The train moved deeper into the mountains. The rain became heavier. The lights flickered, once, twice, then returned. A young woman sitting across from Daniel finally spoke. "Did the conductor say the same thing to you?" Daniel looked surprised. "He warned you too?" She nodded. "My name is Emily." She lowered her voice. "I'm a photographer. I came here because people online kept talking about this tunnel." Daniel leaned closer. "What tunnel?" Emily swallowed nervously. "Black Ridge Tunnel. They say sometimes the train enters with 12 passengers and leaves with 11. Daniel smiled politely. "Ghost stories." Emily didn't smile back. "I hope you're right." Exactly 2:13 a.m. The train slowed. Outside, dark mountains surrounded the tracks. Then, it appeared. Black Ridge Tunnel. Old, massive, completely black inside. No lights, no security cameras, just darkness. The conductor's voice echoed through the speakers. "Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to enter Black Ridge Tunnel. Please remain seated." And, for a moment, he stopped speaking, as if he didn't want to say the next words. Then finally whispered, "Please, keep your eyes inside the train." The speakers went silent. Daniel looked at Emily. She looked terrified. The train entered the tunnel. Darkness swallowed everything. Every window became black. The lights inside flickered. Once, twice, then, complete darkness. Someone screamed. Another passenger shouted, "What's happening?" Metal groaned loudly. The train shook violently. Daniel grabbed his seat. His heartbeat thundered. Then, a child's laughter echoed somewhere inside the carriage. But there were no children on train 117. The lights flashed back on. Everything looked normal again. The tunnel was gone. The train had exited. 47 seconds. Exactly as scheduled. Passengers slowly calmed down. Some laughed nervously. Others looked confused. Daniel took a deep breath. Maybe it was just an electrical failure. Then, the conductor ran into the carriage. His face was completely white. His hands were shaking. He counted the passengers. Once, twice, then whispered, "No." Daniel stood. "What happened?" Samuel looked at him with terrified eyes. His voice barely came out. "We entered the tunnel with 12 passengers." A long silence filled the train. Then he finished the sentence. "We came out with 11. The entire carriage froze. One seat was empty, but nobody could remember who had been sitting there. End of part 1.